Do you feel overwhelmed with your kids' toys? Do you need motivation and tips to declutter and organize it all? Join me as I go through my kids' room and let's do it together. Take notes or play this as you work. Along the way, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and the ways that we do stuff that has worked for our family, and so maybe it will work for yours too. Welcome to my kids' room, where we're going to be spending some time together decluttering and getting some organization going on here, because the systems that we've had are no longer working. You know, as kids' ages change, their needs change, and the way we have stuff set up is just lacking a little bit. So between this room, which I'll give you a short little overview of, and the next room, which is a spare room, which will eventually become one of the kids' rooms, probably by the end of the year, we're gonna be rearranging some stuff. So, all right, it's typically dark in here because we have hurricane shutters up still behind there that we keep for basically extra blackout curtain reasons. So I have this huge light right here. This is untouched and was left this way this morning, so I'm gonna show you a little overview. So we've got this Lego table, which we got them for Christmas. Don't really like how Legos are lots of little pieces, but the kids love them, so I deal with it, and I like them learning and playing with Legos. So this bin was left out, and it's normally under the bed, so we have a couple bins under the beds that I need to go through. There is some like storage under the bed for Christmas and some other stuff, but basically that's Brielle's. Her animal thing fell. Benjamin's is still up. This is his little desk, which I just put stuff in out of the way. He's got a little chair. They share this dresser, so 2 of these are Brielle's, 2 are Benjamin's, and this top is like essential oils and like keepsake stuff and like some books that, you know, we're going to start reading with them. And then this is the only like real surface we have, so it has a little trash can, a little flower diffuser, a nightlight, and camera and lamp. Okay, so the closet is not a very big closet. Right now we have our board games down here, which is not working. It's board games and puzzles, which obviously stuff does not get put back in there because we have like a puzzle there, board game there, like other random board game stuff that got separated. This is our sick bucket. So these 2 usually hang up here. I don't know. So like it's not really working. This is like extra bedding, so we need to kind of reevaluate that. We have a pack and play, which we're going to keep for now. We have extra pillows, and then this whole side basically is, well, not this. This is balls, which I do not like. I don't know why I have them. Some extra stuff that I need to maybe re-evaluate it living here, but most of this is like holiday, Christmas or like Easter or whatever, which I do need to take the Easter stuff out, so that's what I'm going to be doing too. But lights didn't get put away, like just like holiday decor and stuff. Anyways. This is the before state of the bedroom, okay? But also we're going to be going through around the corner, kind of this room, because somehow toys ended up dumped out here on the floor. And so I have this bin that I'm going to be using to just take some stuff away and put it away for right now in case they ask for it. And then I forgot that I have this bin that has stuff that I did that with. They've taken a couple things out. But it's just all the things that I feel bad throwing away or giving away that they do play with, but if we didn't have it, they wouldn't play with it. So I feel torn about it. So you're going to go through this process with me of like organizing. And this is an extra box I'll use. This is extra bins and stuff that I have for when I kind of reorg stuff. This is a giveaway, and this is a giveaway bag of clothes and stuff that I've been like piling. I'm like, oh, well, they still play with this, and it's true, they do, but I'm like, well, if they didn't have it, would they miss it? Like, that's always the question. And then it's like, well, what about the person who gave it to them? Like, will they be sad? What if I bought it for them? And I go through this whole process, and then I end up not doing it. So you're going to walk the process with me. We're going to go through it together. And if you have any tips for this type of stuff, leave it in the comment below so that we can all learn from each other about this toy situation with children. So let's get going. I'm going to try to go quickly because I don't have a lot of time, and then hopefully that will help the process. I won't get stalled and hung up on things. What I'm going to try to do is categorize different toys and where they go. They do have bins of toys downstairs, so I may bring those upstairs. So you may see some like big IKEA bins. Those are kept downstairs to play with, but it's still toys, so it's still inventory that they have that they probably don't need all of. So we're gonna go through some stuff, and I'll probably do some voiceover and have some time lapses so that it doesn't take all day for you to do this with me. So back in here, let me set you up on the tripod and let's get to work. All right, we have this, which is like the Duplo Legos, which I like. So that's gonna stay here. And we have some wood pieces that I'm gonna keep around. Like, I don't want to get rid of all of my kids' toys just because I can't handle like the mess that it might make, because that's not really fair to my kids. But also I run and manage the house, so I do get a say. So yeah, I don't like the little Legos, but I really love that my kids love them and that they can build with them and use creativity and imagination. And so my job, I feel like, is more so to teach them to tidy up after they're done playing with it. Now, if they're too young to do that, then maybe they're too young to play with them. But if they're at an age where they can understand and then they can like effectively use those toys, but they fail to put them away, then it's a teaching and disciplining process to get them to the point where they take care of their own stuff. So I don't want to just keep taking stuff away from my kids just because I can't handle the clutter. Like, there's other ways to deal with it, So it's kind of like a give and take. That's my little soapbox on that issue, because kids need to be kids and they need toys and stuff, but they don't necessarily have to have every toy. But then I think it's our job as moms to teach them to take care of the toys that they do have. And if they're at an age where they can comprehend that and they're failing to do it, then I feel like you take it away for a time. Like, there needs to be some kind of discipline for that, because it's teaching responsibility, which is going to like carry with them through the rest of their life on everything that they do. So this is all Christmas, and I'm going to put the lights away. Okay, all Easter stuff, I need to take out. This is going to be the bin that I have pieces in that I know go somewhere else, but I'm not sure where they are, or don't want to move at the moment. So they're all going to go in here. To find a bin of some sort to organize part of the game thing. Ooh, put them in here. This is why I keep this little stash of things. One of these two. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna put this one back in here. So I'm trying to go for a vertical system, and then just keep the puzzles like stacked over here to see if that works any better. Of course, this got ripped. Benjamin loves the Wildcats. The key is, does this fit? Ooh, barely. Aha! It works. Okay, so that's for the Wildcats game. That goes with this. Okay, there's that. Let's put these cards in here. Just put all the cards in here. Does this fit in here? Yes, and that's also cards. Putting like items with like items, you guys. Perfect. Oh, okay, this and this. This I think I'm going to move downstairs because we can put these on the fridge and start using them with Brielle. This is trash. Where's my trash bag? Oh, here it is. Always keep a trash bag nearby because it's going to save you from running for such little pieces of paper that you find. We're going for maximum production in an area before moving on to the next. Let's go to the next room and take some inventory there. This is all baby stuff we don't need anymore. All right, a trick I have is to use bags that you already have. Like, I mean, we all get, you know, inexpensive backpacks or these type bags that from events or whatever. Well, you can use them to organize your toys. So these gears like don't all fit in this thing, and then this other part doesn't fit. So I'm gonna just try to put it all in one bag. Voila. What I need to do is bring up the bins from downstairs and go through those. I take this time to quickly go through their clothes to see if there's any things they've outgrown or if there's items I can take out of their grow into bin, and I put it in their drawers so they can wear it now. And as I go through the bins under the bed, I'm checking all the way under the bed and getting random toys that have fallen or moved back underneath, and I'm taking them out so I can put them back where they belong. So now that I've got all of their toys all in one place, I surrounded myself with them in their room. I started going through them. All right, this is Brielle's bin downstairs. This is Benjamin's. So we're gonna try to work some stuff out. There's a time for micro organizing and there's a time for macro organizing. What I like to do is categorize by toy type. So in this sense, it's macro organizing because I'm just in each bin, it's a category of things. So I'm not nitpicking things. I'm not trying to make sure all the little pieces are together. I am just taking it by toy type and placing them in the bin that it belongs. So Brielle has one bin downstairs that's more girly stuff, and Benjamin has his bin downstairs. And then I made this kitchen bin up here to stay under their bed so they can play with it upstairs or downstairs if they take the whole bin downstairs. And then I made an arts and crafts bin, and basically that was all the bins they had. Ooh, works still. So that's good. Okay, that can go back there. It's thundering. This is gonna go downstairs with the real magnet tiles because we should be able to use them. I mean, they are magnetic. Here's where I'm at. This is like a bin of like tools and pieces of like cars that you're supposed to build and like an airplane. And I don't even know what all the pieces are for. So what I'm gonna do, because Benjamin is 6, so he's kind of at an age where he can doing some of this stuff. So I'm gonna have him go through, and if he can like put together and build something, then he can keep that and the pieces. But otherwise, like, I don't know why this stuff is hanging around. So I'm gonna put this art bin thing under my bed to use, and I just put some of Brielle's animals and not her plastic dolls, but these like Cabbage Patch dolls. I just threw them all on her bed. Let me clean up some of this stuff. It's like pouring outside. Oh, did you see our lights flicker? So tidy up, and I need to move this ring light out of the way so I can go in and out the door, and then I'll kind of show you where I'm at, you know, make the beds, make it look all pretty. So see you in a sec. All right, so now here's the closet, and it might not look Pinterest worthy or pretty, but it is so much better, and I feel like it's gonna function a lot better. So I have all the puzzles here, and then I ended up keeping the games in here, but there's nothing on top so that the kids like aren't making a mess getting to the bin. And then I vertically like put them in, whereas it was too full when I had all these puzzles in there that like if you took one thing out and you didn't put it back exactly how it was, like it wouldn't fit. So this gives a lot more breathing room for all the games and cards and stuff. And then there's the puzzles. So I made room for that by taking out the keepsake boxes that were there. I didn't really change much here, but I put their extra like bedding, and I may go through that and downsize, I don't know. I kept just one extra pillow, like if we have guests or something. This is like a foam mattress pad that we keep for extra things. So they each have a bin. So I put those up there and took the other stuff out. So I was able to clear his desk a little bit. So the Legos are still there, and there's Legos in this organizer under here that Benjamin uses too. And then I put that basket there, which is really just a catch-all for animals, which they have way too many of, but that's for another day. And then I was able to clean out this thing right here and kept just a couple of things there. And then as far as over here, I made the beds, so that's better. And I ended up taking out each kid's, they have a like to grow into bag. So I went through and just made sure that there was nothing I could take out, that they're fitting into. There was a couple of things. And then, so what we have down here is, this is the build bin that I was telling you about that I'm gonna have Benjamin go through. There's a couple little bags, backpack things that they like to use, but I filled them with, this stuff has doctor stuff in it, and then that one has the other things that I showed you I put in there, building thingies. And then in here, I ended up putting the blocks bin and the camping stuff, and then this extra backpack, which I might get rid of, I'm not really sure. And then the other bin over there is like jeans that, like if we had a cold day or Benjamin had to wear jeans, like those are the jeans that probably fit him, but he doesn't wear them every day, and you know, he has a uniform for school, so they need to be accessible, but not like in his everyday drawers. So that's that. And on this side, there's her bin. So this is all kitchen stuff in this bin. This is the Lego duplex, like medium-sized Legos, and then that's the big Legos back there in the corner, but all easy to get to, fits nicely in a bin, and easy to take out and put away. Then we've got our books, which didn't change. This is supposed to be filled with these books, but we'll let that slide. So it feels a lot better in here. You might not be able to tell, but I can tell, and it feels so good to have it cleared out a little bit. So let me go show you the other room, and I'll show you how that looks. This is all stuff I basically need to get rid of or give away. And then that bin is to go downstairs. Let me tell you, that bin has been super helpful because it's like stuff needs to go elsewhere, but I'm not gonna get up every second to go put it away. So that's been super helpful. Definitely I recommend when you're trying to organize or tidy a space, like get a basket or a bin that you can put stuff in that you can like take around with you, and then when you get to a new spot, find all the stuff that needs to go in that spot, put it away, and it works great. This is a garbage bag. And so here is this room. So I now have an empty bin that I emptied out, and then I didn't actually fill the other bin. So that's great because that means I don't have a basket of like stuff to go through bin. Like I just put it where it needed to go, or I decided to give it away. So I have now these 3 bags to give away. What space are you going to organize next? Leave a comment down below. Until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together. Ah, it feels so much better. So much better.